Right, morning everybody. Brett's Horticulture here. It's not raining, so it's good. Yeah, just on the job, a new job that I picked up last month. It's my first day here, but I picked this up back in October. Called in to meet the customer. They're a couple from London. They're renting this out for holiday let. So there's nobody in, but basically they just want me coming in, maintaining the garden, keeping everything tidy throughout the season. I know we're coming into winter, but you know, they're like a bit of pruning work done. There's odd jobs, you know, bit of landscaping jobs where just doing the odd fixing the fence or doing a bit of edging on the lawn, things like that, timber edge. But yeah, if I just show you the garden, if we go down here first. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of hydrangeas in this garden, and got some lilacs, things like that. There's a camellia here which is quite yellow, and that's usually called chlorosis, where, you know, it goes yellow in the leaves. It's lack of nitrogen, so it probably needs a good feed. They're like ericaceous camellia, they're acid loving plants. There's a few ferns, azalea, that's a Weigelia there. We've got a rhodie here, another rhododendron back there. Let's just come down here. Got a nice tall variegated Gracillinia there, and I think he wanted that one, wants that one coming down, because he said it's getting too high, which is fair enough, blocking the view, because he's got a lovely sea view, you know, right by the coast this is. You know, got a lovely sea view, so they kind of want that view. So yeah, hydrangea, sorry, Elaeagnus. So shrubs like that, you know, there's a few evergreens, and we've got Mahonia, Media Charity, just coming into flower. Beautiful flowers, beautiful shrubs. So yeah, this is kind of set in in a valley. Lovely setting, you know, kind of in the middle of the sticks, but you know, it's nice and quiet, and lovely setting right by the coast. It's kind of like a woodland type garden, you know, it's in the valley in the woodland, so it's kind of like a little gem garden, you know, it's really nice. Fuchsia, Cotoneaster, more hydrangeas. So this is the back garden. So the lawn here, I haven't cut it yet. Well, this is my first day, but it's a bit wet for cutting it. But you know, we are coming into end of November, so you know, he was all right. Just say, yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it till the spring for when, you know, it's dry enough to do it. So yeah, got a backdrop of evergreen shrubs there. Variegated privet, camellias, buddleias. Got a, I don't know if you can see it, the berberis there. And just walk around. Things like Peris, we've got Peris there. And that is a really big Peris. But I'll tell you what, I bet when that comes in flower, I bet it's magnificent. Rhododendron. So yeah, that's the path leading to the compost there. There's the compost bay, and there's just where they dump the waste for their bonfire, which is ideal. You know, I can just leave the waste here and then sort it out when I can. So yeah, this is the job I've got to do on another day, just to take out this log edging. It's kind of all over the place really, just well, yeah, you can see there it's coming out there, look. So he was keen on me to put some new timber edging on, just to retain the bed, because it's a very sloped bed. So you know, he's keen on me doing that, because it's winter time. It's ideal to do jobs like that, you know, bits of landscaping and, you know, pruning work. So you know, it's time to do it. Some steps up here. It's just a bit of lawn up here, and there's a farmer's field there. So yeah, it's a very rural setting, this garden. And so yeah, another backdrop of shrubs, evergreens and deciduous ones there. Come down. I'll just quickly show you what I'm up against today. Got to watch out for this decking, it's quite slippy. I'll just show you what I'm doing today. Bit of agricultural fencing. Yeah, something different from the old gardening. Just go through the jungle. Jungle of hydrangeas. There's loads of hydrangeas. There's a bamboo there. Excuse me. So yeah, I've got my stop-proof fencing wire. I've got my post rammer. Got some half-round stakes. And the tools, wire cutters, level, galvanised, staples, and essential, my digital radio. You know, I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's nice to have a radio, because if you know, you're working on your own, it can get a bit lonely sometimes, you know, if you're working on your own. I don't know if you guys feel a bit like that sometimes when you're working in these gardens in the middle of nowhere. You get a bit like, ugh, no one to talk to, but it's good to have a radio, you know, just a bit of sounding, just to break up the quietness and that. But yeah, this is what I'm up against. But yeah, you can see all the wires just all mangled up. He had a problem with cows in that field coming in. I don't know if you see the cows, but they were coming in this woodland, and they're actually trying to get into his garden. So I'm actually going to put redo the wiring on this fence, and then I'm going to do the wiring, put some posts in along there as well. So he's kind of got like a double fence almost, just extra security, you know. You don't want cows coming in the garden, anyone doesn't really. But yeah, sort out this wiring, maybe tamp these existing posts down a bit, put some new posts in there, wire it, and then job done.